Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel, and guess what time it is? It's football picking time, week 17. Believe it or not, they added another week. Very disappointing. This should be the end of the season. I don't know why they added another week. Kinda crazy. But here we go. How did we do last week? We did very well last week. We got 10 correct. You can go back and look at the video if you want. There was a couple of games, honestly, could have gone, or did go, kind of crazy. So a little recap of what's going on, and we'll do it while we're doing our picks because it's bear time. Gotta support your team, people. Get out there, support your team. Even if they're my team, no way they're going to make the playoffs, and quite frankly, didn't play very good this year. Did not play very well at all. But gotta have my Beartown coffee. Hoopity doo. Okay, here we go. We got Thursday night, and as you know, I think Thursday games throughout the year is not a very good idea. Injuries. Teams that should win don't win. Craziness happens on Thursday night. Well, what do we got? We got Dallas going into Tennessee, and Tennessee's on a losing streak. Something's happened in Tennessee. I picked them to be in the AFC final at the beginning of the year. That's not going to happen. 2, Dallas, don't like them at all in any way. Hope they lose. Tennessee can beat them because it's in Tennessee. And if they get things rolling, they might win. But I'm going to pick Dallas. Just Tennessee's got problems. Lots and lots of problems. Then we got Arizona going into Atlanta, and I have not picked Atlanta right yet this year. Every time they play, I pick them wrong. I pick them to win, they lose. I pick them to lose, they win. I'm going to pick them to beat Arizona. Arizona's got a lot of problems. Almost beat Tampa Bay on the weekend. The old man got lucky. Pass interference on a 30-yard thing. Was it pass interference? Well, that's for you to decide. But that's what got him down there to that field goal to win in overtime. So, Arizona almost beat him. But you know what? The end of the score is the end of the score. Don't cry about what happened. There's a lot of things that could have happened in that game, in the first and the second and the third. Change the outcome of the game. But I'm going to take Atlanta. Just because, well, I pick them wrong every time. Next, we got Chicago going into Detroit. And Detroit lost last week, and I picked them to win. Oh, that's just terrible. Every time I was kind of hoping, but that's okay. We got the Bears going into Detroit. It's a dome game. Believe it or not, I think the Bears is going to win this game, but I'm not going to pick them because I'm hoping Detroit bumps Green Bay out of the playoffs and ends up in the playoffs. That's what I'm hoping for. So Detroit has to win for that to happen. So I'm going to pick Detroit. Then we got Jacksonville going into Houston, and Houston pulled a win off. Craziness. And Jacksonville, now they're, in the playoffs? So I'm going to take Jacksonville, even though they could easily lose this game. We got Denver going into Kansas City. Now, Kansas City should win this game. Absolutely hands down. Denver is in disarray. They fired their head coach. And, just looking at things, Denver should not have a chance of winning this game. But this is how the NFL works. It's millimeters, people. I think Denver can go in and win this game because they're going to have an interim coach and all this other kind of stuff. And Kansas City needs the win, but not really. They do have some injuries they need to get back from. Whether Kansas City, if they win out, they still might not get the number 1 seed. So is it really worth it to risk some players in the last 2 games of the season? Maybe not. Denver might win this. In fact, I give it a 50-50 chance that Denver will win this, but I'm going to take Kansas City because it's a home game. If it was in Denver, I think I would take Denver. We got Miami going into New England, and their starting quarterback for Miami will not be starting and should not have started against Green Bay. And that cost me. Miami should have won that game. 3 interceptions at last 3 drives, interceptions. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Concussion, but we all know what's going on there. I'm taking New England. Then we got Indy going to the Giants. Now, Indy, believe it or not, has a very good defense. Nick Foles should not be the quarterback. They should have their rookie quarterback playing with a 15-play offense. That's what they should be doing. Win or lose. You could see that Nick was not ready. This is a guy that's got 2 Super Bowl rings. He was not ready to play. You could see it. Absolutely see that he did not have the playbook that they were calling. And that's why Indy lost that game. Indy could have beat the Chargers very easily. Their defense is very good. If the offense would have done anything at all, that defense would have caused more turnovers. So, unfortunate. They probably aren't going to start their rookie quarterback under the 15-play scenario. Jeff Saturday should be made the head coach and given an opportunity. He knows what he's doing. That's what I would do. Anyways, but I don't own the team. And they're going into the Giants. And for some odd reason, Giants just keep on winning. So I'm taking the Giants. We got the Saints going into the Eagles. It's pretty obvious that the Eagles will win this game. It's at home and the Saints is, struggling. That's to say the least. But I'm taking Eagles. Then we got Carolina going into the Old Man Club at Tampa Bay. And will the Old Man be able to pull this one out with a win? Probably. This is a pick'em game. So I'm going to take Tampa Bay because they really need to win it. Which means they'll probably lose it. But they really need to win it. Carolina can win this game hands down. But will they? I don't think so. Cleveland going into Washington. Again, Cleveland can win this game. Clear as day. Will they? I don't think so. I'm going to take Washington. San Francisco going into Vegas. There is nobody out there that will say that Vegas will win this game. It is a home game for Vegas. San Francisco's playing crazy football. Unbelievable defense. So I'm going to take the 49ers. It'd be crazy to take Vegas. Vegas could win, though. They absolutely could win. We got the Jets going into Seattle. And the Jets were playing really well, and then they didn't play very well, and then they played very well, and then they didn't play very well. Are they going to beat Seattle? No. I'm going to take Seattle in Seattle. I think the 12th man wins that for Seattle. Minnesota going into Green Bay. This is kind of the game of the week, really. For me, Minnesota needs to win this game. Absolutely, 100%. Hands down, Minnesota needs to win. Minnesota should win. Minnesota probably won't win. But I'm going to take them because I need them to win and I need to put my effort behind them. Even though Green Bay at home, this time of year, they pretty much win every time. Even when they have lousy teams. Then we got LA against LA. Kind of funny. Rams, Chargers. Same stadium. Same. Don't even get me going. I'm going to take... It's a pick'em game. I have no idea. So I'm going to take the Chargers. Yeah, let's take the Chargers just for fun. Even though I think the Rams are going to win. But it's a pick'em game. I mean, honestly, if I had to set odds on this, I'd 0.1. Like, who knows? They're both teams with injuries, problems, all this kind of stuff. Chargers need to win. Make the playoffs. They need to win. We got Pittsburgh going into Baltimore. And Pittsburgh can absolutely win this game. 100%. Baltimore did win, but has problems. And they're really hard to know what they are. They're really hard to pick. I really want to take Pittsburgh. But I'm going to take Baltimore because it's a home game in Baltimore. And I think it's going to be very close, though. And then the Monday nighter that everyone's been waiting for is Buffalo into Cincinnati. And who is going to win this game? Buffalo going to win? If they do, they pretty much get home field and a bye. If they don't, they pretty much get home field and a bye. So, can they go into Cincinnati and win? Absolutely. Can Cincinnati win this game? Absolutely. But which Cincinnati team are we going to get? Are we going to get the Cincinnati team that went to the Super Bowl and if there was 2 more minutes left in that game, they would have won? Or do we get the Cincinnati team that plays like a high school football team and doesn't know what they're doing? Who knows what's going to happen? So for me, it's kind of pick 'em. Buffalo could win it. Cincinnati could win it. It's in Cincinnati. So I'm going to give the edge to Cincinnati because it's a home game. But I got to tell you, it is just an absolute pick 'em pick. And they're not on my sports select in any way, shape, or form. They're not on there. This is a who knows what game. If I had to pick them, I'd take it as a tie. It'll end within 3 points. Field goal, 2 seconds to go. Whoever has it wins. I think it's going to be very close, but Cincinnati should have the upper hand because it's in Cincinnati, and hopefully we have a great time. So week 17, once again, thank you for tuning in. I hope your team wins. I hope my team wins, even though I picked Detroit. Have yourself a wonderful time, and I'll see you in the future.